Hey guys, I wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about some trading. Let me see if y'all can see this real quick. Nope. Let me put this in this other screen. I'm gonna talk about the M1 account too, but not at this very moment. So let me bring this one down so you can y'all see that. Hard maneuvering when you got so many screens up. Okay, so you guys can see this. So I wanted to go over some of the trades that I put inside of Discord. Some of you may know what Discord is, some of you may not. But I do run a Discord with a few of my business partners, Kendra and Court. You may know Jess Kendra on Instagram and Stock Market Bigs inside of the Discord as well. So again, I just want to go over a couple of trades that I threw out today and what that would have looked like on the chart. If you have questions or want me to go over a particular ticker, drop it in the chat. But this is the Discord. This is the Mogul Stock Group. We have multiple traders that signal and do live trading. Most notable, Hannah. She usually does live trading for SPY and XPX on daily. She's lost her voice a little bit, so she's been out. I'm kind of losing mine, but we're still hanging in there. But I wanted to go over some of the trades that I signaled today. Went 4 for 4, even though one of my trades I held it too long and I lost on the trade, and I came back and regrouped, and I was able to make back those losses in a scalp trade. But here this morning, I told you guys, I told the Discord that I was looking for a SPY, 633 puts, and I had my target levels. I believe we were trading at about 60. I said 633, but 663. Here were my TPs: 663, 662.82, and then 662 even. Throughout the day, the chart was giving us great representation for us to be able to hit those targets. And I just want to show you how that breaks down and also show you the Mogul Algo indicator. A lot of people are looking for an edge in the market, and using the indicator is very helpful. Now, outside of my own natural levels that I show on my chart, I use an indicator to help me. I'm usually trading on the 5 minute, and I want to break down how the Mogul Algo indicator. Let me take out the strat. I'm not going to go over the strat because I still need to watch Josh, which is inside of our Discord, his explanation and showing us how to use the strat. But I use the Mogul Algo indicator, and I want to highlight what I was looking at. So my initial trade setup was a put here. Now you can see when I signaled the trade and when we got confirmation. But if you have the paid version of TradingView, you can watch this playback on the bar replay. So I know for some this might be super messy, but it's my chart. I can trade it and it looks fine for me. I can see we have demand here, and I tell people once we can get down and break through this demand, we probably also go into this gap and start filling the gap that we had from the price closing on Friday till today. So if we watch this play out, I wasn't taking, we got a weak high here, so I'm waiting for us to cross and close. There it was. It was further, rather fast. But this is on the 1X. But we got that close under VWAP. So that was positioning to get into a put. And I was looking for us to hit my first initial target, which was 663. So we can watch it. And right there, that's how I got my 663 target. I saw the SMA line from the value, from the Mogul Algo indicator, and I knew that was going to be my first target as we sold down. Here I told them I missed the exit right here, but it came right down. There's my 663 line, and you can see it came right down to that level. That's a psychological level for traders if you didn't know that, and you can trade price action. So once I watched it here, I missed the exit here, waited for it to come down, and I told them, hey, my TP1, I'm going to close one of my trades. So I'm going to slow this down just a tad so we can watch it hit it a second time. Boom, there's my exit. We came back down to test the 300 again, so I was out. My second exit is waiting for us, and I did have to go through a little bit of drawdown, but I was not negative in this trade. As long as we didn't go up to VWAP, I was good with holding my trade, waiting us to go down and hit my second TP. Remember, my first TP was 663 even. So now my second TP, boom, was 66282, I believe. Let's go back. 66282. So we hit that second TP here. I closed my trade. I knew we had gone and kind of exhausted that move, and we started to trend back up. So my third trade, again, I had two contracts, trade one exit, trade two, and we started to trend back up the initial low. And I said, oh, I think we can go back up and test VWAP, because we started trading through this sell zone. So I got in kind of late. I signaled for everybody. We saw the win. I told everybody to get back in. Here's some of the win for that first initial trade. I guess I should pause that one. See, it started to give up, but let me pause it so you guys can walk through the trades that I had. You can see here two contracts. Those were the profits as we were edging through the trade. Here's one of the wins from a client inside of the group. They got their 58%. And I said TP3 is almost there, completely out. And I went back in for this trade here. The 664 call trade went green, up 44%, and I let everybody know they were clear to close. They did not have to continue in the trade. They could go ahead and close that contract. Again, if you got questions, comments, drop them inside of the chat so I can see them. I said, somebody else said they got greedy and they stayed in. I told everybody $5 stop and we'll get out. Well, we hit the stop. We can watch this continue, and it started to sell back down. When I saw it reject this area, I said, I'm going to scalp a put. So I immediately got into my put, watched it sell down, and boom, there we go. Could not retest that bottom low, and I said, I'm out. So I waited for that drop. So on the initial contract that I got in, that I was greedy on, I did not take this 44%. I actually lost about 60%. I lost about 950 or 1050. So I closed that trade and immediately took the reversal and watched for that drop. And you can see here, I got over 200% recouped my loss, and it was just in a matter of minutes. That's at 215. The previous contract was at 127, and I think we held this for about 30 minutes. So once I saw the reversal again, I put on my page, once you see that your loser is losing, cut it and get into the winning position. And this was the winning position as it started to reverse. So I got back into that trade, and then it did reverse again. We started to get what we call a V recovery. And no, I didn't take the V recovery. I said, hey, I'm done today. There's no need for me to over leverage trade today, even though I do see it coming back up and trying to test that previous area, which was VWAP. So I really could have took a call right here, traded it right back up to VWAP. So this is what I like to break down when I'm signaling a trade, giving you guidance on the trade and not just saying, hey, take this trade at this position and then, do what you will. That's the one thing that we do value ourselves on in the Discord, is giving you trade guidance, letting you know how to position for a trade, what we're looking for on the chart, so it's not leading to a mystery. So you understand why a trade works and doesn't work. So again, I had 4 plays, 3, all 4 went green. I went red on one, but was still able to recover it and end up positive on the day. The other great thing about it was I didn't over leverage. I didn't over trade my account. I still had buying power on the day, and I lived to trade another day. So that's very essential in your trading journey is understanding and not over leveraging your trades. So again, I just wanted to go over SPY and the trades for today, and also ChatGPT. A lot of people are leveraging ChatGPT, or some people don't know how to leverage ChatGPT in their trading. So I want to show you guys how how you can use it to leverage. Let me find where's my chat? Sorry, it's taking me a minute, guys. I just had it pulled up, but I gotta put it in this screen. All right, I hope you guys can see that. I think you can. Yeah, I think you can now. Okay. So now, like, how can you use ChatGPT to your advantage? I just showed a client, like, what if you didn't trade today and you just came into the market? What would what would you ask it? Well, one of the things I would go straight into, like, not, really asking it straightforward questions like, should I have traded calls or put today? But asking it to and lead it and guide it down the scenario that you want. So I started out with what were the support and resistance levels with SPY today. I should have probably asked it to use TradingView or a particular source, but it knew where to go because I give those levels. So it used bar chart and TradingView to get the support and resistance levels. So now if you didn't even mark your chart up today, you will have those support and resistance levels. So I asked it in a more open-ended question based on volume and price action. Will SPY be bullish or bearish tomorrow? It says it's more bullish. Now you have something to work on and guide to see how will it play out tomorrow. See if it's actually going to be bullish. Since it knows how I trade and follows my trading journal, it knows to look at the 20, the 50, and the 200, which it used from Chartmill, and based on that and us closing above it, it says it should be bullish tomorrow. It does give us risk management. It's not a beyond. ChatGPT hasn't taken a trade, so it can only give you kind of a forecast, but it's forecasting slightly bullish. Also, I can ask it, what do I think the max price of tomorrow will be? So it's going to give me a range that I can trade between. So resistance range 662 to 661 to 666. Chameleon 664.95. So kind of bullish. So it doesn't mean we won't have pullback. And then if we use the Fibonacci, 663.39. So if we get bullish tomorrow, we got a $2 to $3 move there. Given SPY's current price of 663.68, says it could rally to 667, 666. So let's see if we actually get that tomorrow and just how accurate ChatGPT plays out. And so again, don't just use this blindly. Go in, test it, and then back test what the trades look like. Again, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of background of the trades that I took today, what they look like when you are trading using the Discord. If anybody wants to sign up for Discord, there will be a link in the previous post. We do have 80% off right now. We're getting people locked in before we do a rate hike. In the interest rate we're cut. We've got to pull back, but we're adding more value to the Discord, so the price of the Discord will go up per month. Right now it's $199, but you could lock in the lifetime for $3,000. It may seem like a lot, but if you add up 200 times the next 12 months and you decide to stay in, I take that back. It's $6,000 with 80% off, making it $1,200. So if you were going to pay for the monthly for a year, you might as well just suck it up and pay for the lifetime, and that way you're not having to pay any year after this one. So just want to show you guys that. Also, if you're investing, people think they have to invest. They can't invest. They got to start. They can't never start. M1, start using M1. Create you some pies and start investing and use that to leverage. You can see now that car loans, every type of loan is expensive with the APY, but you could borrow against your shares and leverage them and have a very, very low APY and a significant amount of borrowing power that you can pay back by trading. So consider M1, consider you're investing in yourself and in dividend performing companies that are going to pay you for holding those shares. Understand trading. Also, if you like how I break stuff down, like again, outside of the indicator or just trading, I would suggest signing up for the option mentorship. If you go ahead and sign up for a lifetime in Discord, I will give you a substantial discount in my mentorship or for a one-on-one. My Discord members do not pay what the public pays for one-on-ones. So definitely reach out. The mentorship, my options 8 week mentorship is $1,000 right now. It is going to two. I've been trying to get people in, and I like to be fair. If I give somebody a discount, I like to honor that from everybody else. So if you reach out now, you can get that 8 week mentorship for $1,000. If you sign up for the lifetime Discord, I'll knock 200 off of that. You can get in. You can get the Discord and lifetime access to the Discord and your options mentorship for $2,000. Like, just basically buy one get one free at this rate. So if you know you have trouble, you need hand holding, get that lifetime, get your $200 off of my option mentorship, or just reach out and say, hey, screenshot it, show me that you purchased a lifetime Discord. You'll get a free one-on-one or discounted 8 week mentorship. If you got questions, you want me to go over a ticker, drop it in the chat. I want to keep bringing these week over weeks and keep giving you guys an idea of what it's like to trade, what you're looking at, and it is possible. With that trade, multiple people made between 100 and probably $500 to $1,000 today. That's just in my channel. There several other trades were signaled in the other 8 to 9 analysts that are inside the group. So you're not just paying for me, you're paying for access to multiple analysts, multiple outlooks on the market. It just makes you a sharper trader being inside of a trading community. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you like this video. If you like more, please share it. Comment what other companies or tickers that you would like to see me break down or give an overview on. I'm more than happy to break those down. Let me see. If nothing more, I don't think I see any questions in the chat. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I will respond back. If you put it in the chat once this live ends, I will come back and answer it. So reach out. Hope y'all have a great night. Happy trading tomorrow.